I'm Kerry Stagmer, and we are the Blacksmiths of Baltimore Knife and Sword. We're going to be building some of your favorite things and fantastic objects you've never seen before. This is Man-at-Arms, Reforged. Today on Man-at-Arms, we're going to be building Nail from Hollow Knight. In a rare twist, we're going to be making something much larger than it actually is, because obviously they're bugs, they're small, so we'll make something we can handle. We're going to do the simplest version, the Sharpened Nail. The reason for that is, on an all-me artist episode, we'll upgrade it at the Nailsmith to pure nail. We'll start with the forging, show you the whole process, and get out to the testing grounds, here on Man-at-Arms.
For our Hollow Knight build, nail, I need to weld this handle onto this billet. Let's get to it.
Even though the form of nail is fairly simple, Kevin's got to be careful and keep enough material that he can get these really wide shoulders for this blade. It's all one-piece forging, no way to cheat this, so he's going to drive this handle, create the form that we need, and then begin to forge the blade. Kevin now has this preformed shape. I know it kind of looks like a paddle, but he's got the material exactly where he needs it. Keeping the shoulders wide, Kevin now begins the taper. He'll keep going back and flattening this piece, but he's going to keep it thick for me because when I do this grinding, I want a very high peak in the center. Getting very close to the form that I'll need to grind. Imagine this came from just a big piece of 3-inch round steel. Rob and Kevin now work together as a team refining the shape of this blade. They're going to get it clean, tapered, flat, and then begin forging the edges.
All right, we have 4 of the 5 blades. 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 4 of the 5 bl Nail from Hollow Knight here. And as you saw earlier, we started with a piece of 3-inch round stock of 1045, and we're going to get going, get the profile done, and start grinding her out.
When Kevin came to Baltimore Knife and Sword, he was already a highly skilled blacksmith. He really hadn't made a lot of blades or a lot of figurative work. It's pretty amazing how at this stage, he can just take a raw piece of material and finish it all the way to the level where we need to finish a blade. He's working on a lot of Damascus himself now. It's going to be really great to see where he goes over the next few months. So Kevin's passed nail off to me. He's done the forging. He cut the profile in, but there's a lot of metal left. I'm gonna go right to the sander, 36 grit, 5 horsepower. We're gonna dump some metal on the ground. Now that Rob has this blade up to temperature, he's going to quench it into the oil. It'll come out. Check for some straightness. It'll be very hard. We'll do a tempering stage and then get back to grinding and polishing. So Kevin and Derek have hardened this and they've tempered it. I've got it now, but there's still a blackened finish on it that we want to polish the whole piece, and we'll end up having to cut some shoulders in as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with an 80 grit and polish this thing all the way out. Just because something is simple in form when it's finished doesn't mean it's not complex to create. We also have to give a lot of consideration to where the material will be when we upgrade from sharpened nail to pure nail. Click here to subscribe, or click here to see more episodes. Thanks for watching Man-at-Arms Reforged. We need to know what you want the team to build. Tell us in the comments below what you would like to see.